Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, it's James Roberts here from IDW, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron, because you've got too much time on your hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I'm your host, Scott. I'm sick as a fucking dog. I've upper nasal fucking thing and got the fucking little neck thing, and I got a lot of coughing, which is why I'm using like my fancy headphones and my big old fancy mic instead of my regular headphones. Because if I go I can hit that mute button and everything's fine. With me today, it's Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
I'm alright.
Aww. Thomas was showing off a fucking castle that honestly, it's a Lego castle Nexo Night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that line is fantastic. It's so good.
like that fucking castle looked like it was probably more expensive than my house.
Man, but that line, it was like, okay, they weren't doing space Lego propers. They were like, what if we take a sci-fi aesthetic and then smash it into castle Lego and see what happens? So they ended up with like a He-Man kind of thing that was actually a Lego line. It was great.
I love He-Man. I've really started to appreciate the whole sorcery, but also science and a little bit of the fucking barbarian. What the fuck do you want, Wilford?
It's like, I need the power of the magic of the Ram Stone, but first I have to jump on my sci-fi speeder bike.
Non-customized, of course.
Wilford, what the fuck are you doing? Thank you. Jesus. Oh, all the way down from sunny California. Yes, it's down from me, I think. You don't know your latitude and longitude. There's no down in space. It's Xavier.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Just making these two guys do my shopping for me and sneaking it across state and country lines.
He hit me. He said, what do you mean I can't find a Studio Series Ultra Magnet? There's none to be found. Wham!
Next time it's the ring hand.
Oh, shit. Shit, man. I got a gold medal in backhanded bitches.
It's silver and tea pouring. Don't ask, I'm diverse.
Oh, my God. Over in the chat, we have Dewanis Perez, who said, good morning. Have you remembered to take your gnome repellent tablets today? Not until 10 o'clock. Right there, baby. Right there. And we have Holson85 going, first? No. Dewanison says, you wish you were first, Olson. Wolf71, no, I'm Scott. Well, Jesus Christ, now it's getting confusing. Holson85 says, shit, took too long to type. I blame the long distance and delay. Wolf1701, with the first correct statement of the night, Holson is number one.
Aww.
Yeah. Crossbones Koopa says, behold, cats in space. Crossbone. Dewanis, second correct statement of the night, kitty. Wolf1701 says, be nice to Holson from Sweden. He might be our only friend when we move there. And Holson says, thanks, at Wolf1701. Crossbone says, no, I'm Scott. And Belucius, how you doing, buddy? The answer is my nipple is leaking. Well, now, Belucius, the real question is, do you want it to leak? Because, like, I was with this woman who was in her 60s. And, oh, her titty was leaking, right? So you're a little old to be lactating. She goes, yeah, but I'm not too old to have breast cancer. Anyway.
She said as she popped it in your mouth.
God, that's kind of making me gag, actually. That's-
The whole thing. I mean, it wasn't attached to her chest or anything. It's just like literally here, put this right off the source of the well.
Right there. I'm consulting the others right now, says Belucius. Duanis Perez says, got my stickers to improve my second owl statue. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, my God. Speaking of beautiful things in plastic, may I suggest to you... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Duanis, who is like clearly the only owner of natural tits, says, as long as it's not leaking red or brown, you're fine. Thank you, Duanis, for that little heads up on tit therapy.
What about uranium green?
Oh my God, that would be awesome. That's a fucking porno right there. This is
Shake on
toy.
tap.
This is Toy.Run. Run by the fucking pimpiest pimp ever. Paul. Paul's great. Paul the pimp. It's fucking great. And just KR Brickbots over there. Ugly Wretches over there. He goes over there up from time to time. And just, you're going to see the most amazing stuff over there. It is. I mean, shit, look at this. What the fuck even is that? It's like Aquaman, but blue and with Kamen Rider vibes. Kamen Rider Aquaman. Get over to
that. Actually looks like Manta if he was in an anime.
There you go.
I think that's Gotchard.
Get over to Toy.Run. Join the winning side. Because the way Twitter's going, I don't know if you've heard the news about Twitter. I'm sorry, I mean X. Elon Musk is going to buy Toy.Run and rename it 12. And just make it all about parsnips. Oh, that's exactly what they want. Fucking
he would
idiot.
be the kind of person who would rename it an extinct English letter so that you can't type it.
Toy.Run is stupid name. I'm calling this Arrakis.net.
I'm calling this the letter ash.
We're going
No.
to we're going to
Thorn.
talk only about we're only going to
Yes.
talk about turnips on Arrakis.com. And because don't you get it? Turnips grow in sand and they need worms just like Arrakis, and they're spicy.
The
They're
turnips
spicy.
must flow.
Turnips must flow. Everybody's eyes turn blue in Dune, but whenever you eat red beets, your poop turns red. Honest to God, you fuckers. Listen, I'm talking to you guys in the red beet community. I had a can of red beets here a couple of days ago, and the next day I thought for a second I had ass cancer of the strongest variety. Because, I mean, I took a shit, and it looked like the goddamn JFK assassination in the bowl. You guys need to put like a little rubber band around the can that I can slip around my wrist to remind me, you had red beets yesterday. Don't worry, you're not dying. That's not blood.
Imagine what would have happened if you didn't have the forlorn knowledge of what animal crackers can do to you.
God, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck this. It was bad. I was scared. And I've done this 3 or 4 times. Where I like fucking eat a can of red beets, and then I shit out the next day and say, "Oh my God, I'm dying." No. This is it. I'm dying.
Then your poop goes, "No, Scott, everything's fine. By the way, don't flush me."
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I had a really bad sore throat. I had a cold. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice and what have you. And whenever I have a sore throat, I like to eat acidic stuff. Like, I'll drink pickle juice, makes my throat feel better. Pickles, pickle juice. I wanted the red beets. I wanted pickled red beets. And by God, I ate that can down like nobody's business. And then they fucking Lee Harvey Oswalded my internal organs. It was bad. He acted alone, by the way. Don't listen to people. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, he was the back and to the left. Zapruder was it. Zapruder wanted the film footage.
Man.
He was like, "Look, no one has a president dying on camera.
Just
You
move
shoot
your
him."
body back into the left to the JFK. It's back into
Hey!
the left. Hey.
You do this, and I will say you did it alone. You took all the credit. You a big special boy."
Yeah. Ooh. I'll tell you what. Talk about mixed feelings. Mixed feeling. We got news about new crossovers. We got a triple crossover here coming up with Transformers, Zoids, and Diaclone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is something incredibly weird about the fact that Diaclone needs to be a crossover.
Right? Fucking amazing. We're talking Zoids. We're talking Macross. We're talking... Not all of it's good. But let's talk about this first thing. This is Shield D Prime.
Yeah. It's a Shield Liger that turns into an Optimus.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And this is just, it's fucking beautiful.
It
is.
I hope it's, and as much as I hate to say it, I hope it's kind of parts formery like you do with all Zoids and you have to build it yourself a bit.
Yeah, I mean, Diaclone was kind of parts formery too.
Yeah, that's true. I think that it would be appropriate. I'm just baffled that this is a thing because, like, how many stars have to be in alignment for these three things to actually like culminate into a single item?
Well,
a bit, yeah. It's the very first trifecta crossover, so you can't do Transformers X, different product now. You have to do the love triangle because we're literally getting Transformers, Zoids, but Diaclone as well, and I'm kind of wondering what the Diaclone is going to be, just because it's like that's just Transformers without any logos, though, unless they mean the driver.
I can see the Diaclone driver and his bike down at the bottom.
Yeah, but Zoids and Diaclone have so much in common. I mean, the Zoids do the model kit thing. They do that most of all. It's like, well, if you want Zoids, you're going to build it. And granted, the mold you're seeing here is very Zoids. In fact, it's 100% Zoids.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing that stands out the most is it stands up and it has an Optimus head, which is amazing. I thought this should have been Onslaught, maybe. Not so much Optimus, but hey, you know what? Flagship character. I get it. It's just that the Diaclone bit isn't anything that I see needing to be contributed just yet. You know, it's like, I get it. The driver could be Diaclone, but
I think that is the case. I think the driver is like one of the little Diaclone pilots.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so weird to me because it's like Zoids already comes with drivers.
Yeah, they do. I'm
weirded
out that this isn't the Thundertron.
Not all Zoids come with drivers.
Oh.
Just saying. If you're talking about Starriers, which was Zoids 2 in Japan, those weren't drivers. Even though they looked like drivers, they were brains. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I remember this bit of fiction.
Yeah. I fucking love Starrier. The fact that we're getting Transformers and Zoids means that I'm one step closer to legitimate Transformers Starriers crossover. I mean, I get it. In fiction, it's happened already. Like Slaughter Steelgrave was in one of the... who was the main... He was your Megatron. He was your Psykill of the Starriers. Slaughter Steelgrave was in one of the BotCon stories. But I'm a little bit closer now. I'm a little bit closer to a legitimate Starriers Transformers crossover.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I this also kind of smacks of they were desperate to use every license somehow. Like, it's like, oh, fuck, we're juggling too many licenses. What do we do here? God. So it's like, I got it. Zoids and Diaclone are practically the same. Slap them together on the same box.
Yeah.
Well, like, I remember... Okay, I've mentioned them before. Remember Multimac?
Yes.
Like, Multimac is basically Zoids, but instead of animals, it's just vehicles. It's a highly modular building toy that is, like, actually... But the thing that... Aesthetically, it's very similar to Zoids, and the cockpits look very similar to Zoids.
He said
it's just
cock.
like... Yes. It's like... what if Zoids, instead of
Multi.
animals, they're just tanks? Like,
Yeah. I mean,
I really, really like it. Yeah.
as long as there's a flair to it. God damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, why couldn't the tail be roller? Anyway,
Well, I think
Oh.
the if you look here, I think this little gun pack parts forms over the top. I do like that gun on the end of a tail. That's a very Zoids. That's a very
It
Zoids
is.
thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But this little manta ray turns into like a backpack for the man. Fucking love this. This is a buy. This is a buy. Now we're getting Godzilla. We're getting Godzilla, but don't worry, you'll be disappointed.
I'm not.
Yeah, this is. I know you're not, but wow, I am. This is Mecha Godzilla. This is Kiryu,
Yeah, buddy.
right?
This
It's-
is amazing to me.
It's a silver.
I can't
It's
wait.
a silver laser Optimus with a tit sticker.
Yeah. I mean, I love Laser Optimus anyway, so this is fun. Scott, being the kaiju purist that he is, will not accept anything else except like full on appropriate alt modes that have like atomic breath and Gojira roar and
There
all
were
that.
so many things. There were so many things they could have done better. There were so many different molds that they could have used. That would have been better than this.
Look, I'm not trying to like hype you up anymore, but it could have been worse. Imagine if they didn't choose Grimlock at all.
And that's
So
fine.
how many times have they reused this mold now?
We're on track for 100.
I mean, the next mold, like the Godzilla itself, which there's Godzilla. It's Megatron type Godzilla with that isn't even Megatron's head. That's Sludge's head.
Oh,
It's just a black Grimlock. Even my wife came in and looked at it and went, "It's just black Grimlock." And then she looks at me
Yeah.
and goes, "How the fuck do I know what a Grimlock is? What have you done to me? What did you do?"
did you notice this? This is so conscious. It's so conscientious about it not looking like Godzilla that it has to have a drawing of Godzilla on it.
Thank you. Thank you. If anything, you made this Mecha Godzilla, and I mean, they didn't even put the spines on the back of it. Like, Godzilla's got to have spines. They didn't even put the fucking spines on the back of it. Like, you could
I
have
know
used.
it would have been. I know it would have been expensive, but I mean, we do have Trypticon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, that would have been amazing.
Trypticon would have been a goddamn great Mecha Godzilla.
Actually, there's a bunch of Super Sentai mechs that mimic Godzilla. The Dragon Zord was based on Godzilla. There's a recent version of Super Sentai called Kiramager that did gem-themed vehicles, and one of the things they did was a black train that was a Godzilla.
Well, fuck, even Zoids did Godzilla. You could have done the Zoids Transformers Godzilla crossover, because in Zoids, there is a character called Gojulus. Zoids Gojulus. Let's see, images. And Gojulus, there he is. It's supposed to be Godzilla. Let's see, do we have a better picture? Like, I mean, right down to the,
I remember this one.
yeah, I don't see like a good photo of him with the spines on the back, but here, I mean, shit, right there, you can see the spines on the back. Gojulus, this would have been a great one. This would have been,
Yep.
Oh, there you go. There you fucking go.
That's a good picture. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That just takes me the same, not a picture. But yeah, right there. You could have done Gojulus, Zoids, Godzilla, Transformers crossover. Shit.
I mean, like with Trypticon, like when he has that gun in his head that's flipped down, he already is a Zoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take out the little gun and put a dude. Sit him in there.
Still, there's something hilarious about the Godzilla logo just slapped on the front there.
It reminds me,
Yes.
whenever I was a kid, I was poor. You know, they frowned on 7-year-olds having jobs. So whenever I was I told Ariana something, and I said, well, you know, we used to grow our own potatoes and corn and stuff, and she looked at me and went, oh, you were poor. Thank you.
Then she shoved you in the shoulder and stole your lunch money.
Yeah, she did actually.
This graphic.
She hit me, and then she goes, "Buy me Grubhub." And she just gave me a dirtiest look. She's smiling, but she gave me a dirty look. But whenever I was a kid, they had these Halloween costumes. They were Ben Cooper Halloween costumes, right? So let's say you wanted to be Boba Fett. And it would be like, oh, great, I'm Boba Fett. And like it would be like the mask, but it would only cover like 1/3 of your head. Like it wasn't a full helmet. And then it was a plastic bib that it was like plastic pants and overalls and shit. And instead of it looking like Boba Fett, it was just like an Empire Strikes Back poster on the front of it.
So it's like the knockoff Sonic the Hedgehog costume that says,
this is what this is.
Mouse.
This is what this is. It's just a toy wearing a Transformers logo. It's wearing a fucking movie poster.
I felt exactly about
it. I still love it. It's like, you know what? It's the first attempt, and I'm really suspicious that a lot of heavy-handedness went into the designing of this from whoever the design team is, not at Hasbro, but who fucking owns Godzilla? IG?
Toho.
Oh yeah, sorry, Toho. Because they fucking we're harping on very harshly. Put the Godzilla logo on it. So it's like, I don't think that's something Takara Tomy would do.
There we go. 1963 vintage Ben Cooper Frankenstein. Frankenstein mask and a fucking movie poster on your chest. That's all you fucking need. You're lucky you got this, you son of a bitch.
It's like they didn't understand the assignment. The assignment isn't to wear a picture of the thing you are trying to be on yourself. Like that's like I want to be Optimus Prime and then wearing a T-shirt that has him on it.
No, look at here's Star Trek. There's Spock, and it's just like a picture of the Enterprise on your chest. Ming the Merciless from Flash Gordon, and that's just another picture of Ming on his chest. What I'm assuming is, I think that's Captain Kirk. Darth Vader with Darth Vader, C-3PO, and then let's C-3PO waving hello, and fucking R2-D2.
Yeah, perfect.
Fucking hell.
Does this? I don't know about anybody else, but like, I don't know. Like when it comes across as like really self-conscious to some extent, and. Like, you remember how the character Getaway turned into a race car, but he also had in big bold letters the word racing on his chest? You don't say.
My favorite one was
he really needed everyone to know he was a race car.
My favorite was Wheeljacked Smoke. Fucking Marlboro written right across his tits. Here, kids, play with this. Maybe if you're real good, Dad'll buy you a pack of fucking smokes. It'll be candy cigarettes. These are training cigs.
Dad comes back with a sword. Close enough.
I remember Popeye cigarettes. Do you?
I fucking remember candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
I fucking remember candy cigarettes like no tomorrow, man. I miss those suckers every day. It's almost as if I was addicted to them.
Scott, are you vibrating right now for a cig?
You have no idea, man. Daddy need his candy cig. Oh my god, that's enough. That's enough bullshit about this. We're apparently getting Macross. So we're getting Macross Transformers, which would be hilarious if it was just Jetfire.
Yeah.
But this is like maximum over triggering for Harmony Gold. I'm imagining. Going full blown.
I can't wait.
I was gonna say it would just be the exact same thing. You get the logo on the chest that says "Suck it, Harmony Gold," and they have to just stew in place and go, "Ooh."
Harmony Gold, and it's Beast Wars Megatron from Kingdom. It's just with the Harmony Gold sticker across the chest. Oh fuck. Yeah. So
God, I
yeah,
can't believe there's still a company.
right. It's incredible.
You know what I think of when I think of Harmony Gold now? Like, I think, okay, that one meme of that guy who's like turning pink with anger because he can't say anything.
I never got into Monster Hunter, so apparently we're getting a Transformers Monster Hunter anniversary figure.
That's cool. There's
Okay.
some, there's some really cool stuff in Monster Hunter. They have, it's basically like Mega Man, which is all what Capcom games do nowadays. So you fight a monster, you kill the monster, and you harvest the monster for parts. So, Scott, I do believe if the theme holds true, this will be weaponizers or fossilizers.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. And then the weirdness, Zoid's Spider-Man crossover.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of
Oh
course,
my
Okay.
god, I know what this references.
yeah, the Spider Slayers.
Well, there more specifically, there was a McDonald's toy that looked exactly like this.
Holy shit. Well, did it come in black as all Spider-Man things do?
How the hell are you, Peckerwood?
Oh my god. But apparently we're getting Pat Labor as well. Zoid's Pat Labor.
Oh, that's amazing.
Excuse me. Going over to the chat. Let's see here. When? I gotta find where we got off. Dewanis Perez says, all good, mucus glands are just confused, because Belushi said, no, my tit juice is mutagen green. You should see what my hand is doing. Dewana said, that'll cost you. Holson85 reminds me of a Devilman anime where a woman shot acid from tits. And then Crossbones retracted a message, probably for the best. Holson85 says, think everyone has at least gotten scared from eating beets, like a rite of passage, no pun intended. Dewanis Perez says, if you're cramping, drink dill pickle juice, makes it go away fast. This is true. I get really bad leg cramps. And pickle juice, my mother swore by it, I swear by it, pickle juice does make it go away. Belushi says, I pissed a bowl full of bladder cancer one morning and spent about 20 minutes worrying before I found an empty pickled beetroot jar next to the computer. It's fair to say I'd been out drinking. Crossbones Koopa said, funny, I messaged Scott and said, you hear about this? And I want the Shield Liger Prime. It could be Zoid's Beast Wars. Belushi said, I also rehydrated in a rather unconventional manner one morning, but I won't explain. I'm not sure we're into that territory just yet. Baby, explain. I mean, if you're talking enemas, I believe everyone here has had at least 70 too. Holson said, avoid the Zoid Diaclone Pizza.
Oh my god.
Belushi says, Catilla colors. And he puts the little U in parentheses because he knows he's international. Crossbones Koopa, why not a red blade liger for Optimus? Dwayne Marsh says, I'm running late today. Good morning, Cybertronians. Holson85, will they all combine into a Megazoid? Action Master Pancake, howdy gang. Can't wait to get these Godzilla crossovers. Glad to hear everyone else isn't thrilled with them. More from me. Bet we get Gold Ghidorah Dragon Megs before we get Legacy Cryotech. You are probably right. You are probably right. 3 months ago, if somebody said, what are we getting first? Poorly made Godzilla Transformers or Cryotech? Is that Cryotech, man? Of course we're getting Cryotech. Don't be silly. And here we are.
The only thing,
Acting silly.
We need to fix this because, I mean, we were in a good timeline for Transformers fans.
yeah.
We need to fix this.
To be honest, at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be more likely we get a masterpiece MP10 Bob Barker.
Jesus Christ. Price is Right crossover. Bob Barker changes to Drew Carey and back again in 18 steps. Crossbones Koopa says, I do want the Kiryu Optimuses for dramatic pause reasons. Swoop as Rodan, says Holson, would be at least decent, and Cosmos as Gamera would be hilarious. Dwayne Marsh says, I have a quick question. Since they gave us Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime issue, Might there be a possibility of Power of the Prime's Rodimus Prime in one collar red? I think that possibility exists. I really do. What do you guys think?
I mean, if there's some sort of marketing synergy, that's the only way they'll bring it back, because that Power of the Prime's Optimus. I was like, oh, right, because Orion Pax to Optimus Prime. That's why they're reissuing this toy, and the Bumblebee as well.
Yeah. Giga Twin says this crossover figure needs to have Macross written across its chest. Also, Harmony Gold is a real estate company, last I remember. Crossbones Koopa said that's Macross 7. The guy fights... Excuse me. The guy fights the invading aliens with rock and roll. And Giga Twin says also Monster Hunter is a franchise that does loot boxes the correct way, where instead of paying money for the loot box, it's free, but the loot box has claws and teeth and will try to maul you. Holston said you may have said it's Mac crossover. Okay, so Harmony Gold. We need to look up this company. Are they real estate now? Harmony Gold Mining Company. Shit. There is a Harmony Gold Mining Company. Looks like it's in Zambia. Zambia, Zaire, Zimbabwe. One of the African Zim countries. But there is Harmony Gold USA, American film and television company, founded in 1983 by Egyptian-born Frank Agrama. That's the problem right there. The dude thinks he's the fucking pharaoh of Robotech.
Hey, he got a hit, and he's going to play that one-hit wonder all his life.
Yeah.
Also, on an unrelated note, Zambia has one of the nicest highways in all of Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet that's great.
Yeah, very well kept.
Yeah. It's one of the nicest crack dens in Johnstown.
Yo, you got one of those too?
Yeah, we do. It's a German themed crack house. Der Krakenhaus. Meth made like Grandma Dukersasses.
So do you think that they put the Kraken house right next to the Kranken house?
The Kraken house.
In the Schmetterling house.
Let's see here. Legal problems. Harmony Golden's founder of an extensive history of legal troubles. Italian investigators discovered and froze bank accounts in Switzerland. 5 belonged to Agrama. Let's see here. Agrama was convicted after a lengthy trial involving buying and selling of U.S. They're after me.
Damn you, Harmony Gold.
Let's see here. Let's see, legal issues. Here it is. Harmony Gold, via its license of Robotech, is the co-copyright owner in the U.S. for images of the Mecha. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Cease and desist. In 2013, Harmony Gold claimed in federal court that Hasbro's SDCC 2013 exclusive set G.I. Joe and the Transformers, The Epic Conclusion, violated their copyright license. On September 23rd, Harmony Gold's suit against Hasbro was dismissed with prejudice. He said, he went in, dismissed, N-word. It's... But it was a black judge,
you,
so it was
Harmony
okay.
Gold, for driving up the price of that box.
Right?
Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see who else. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
God damn. They fucking love the court. Oh man. Earthspark is getting a replacement series, Transformers Cyber World. The names that are on these products, some interesting. We have CC Mirage, Cyber World Scorponic Strike Battle, Armored Galvatron, CC Skybite, CC Meg Bull, Snarl, Off-Road, Chomp and Battle Grimlock, Armored Cyber Changers, and Cyber World Cyber Changers. So, Earthspark is gone. Cyber World exists. Please discuss. I have nothing to say about this.
Well, I would
I-
like to see
I-
another. I would like to see the Skybite.
I would like to see what they mean by cyber world. Is this just
Yeah.
like Mega Man Battle Network? Is this all online shit?
I like to think it's the Mighty Max. Like, it's just like Scorponok's head and you open it up and it's like fucking Polly Pocket and Mighty Max.
What if they? Oh yeah, basically, what if they brought back what they were doing with those two Beast Wars sets?
Man, there's a Titan class figure I'd like. Titan class Orkanok.
Yeah, yeah.
Size that fucker up for deluxe size figures.
Oh my god! Speaking of making stuff available again, the Beast Wars Arachnid set or
Yeah.
the play set.
Yeah.
He had one.
There you
That
go.
shit would have been fucking cake.
There's your two Titan classes. Arachnid, Orkanok. And just fucking upsize them.
Do it,
I'll-
pussy.
I will buy a $200 Orkanok if it's 2 feet long.
USS Orkanok flag.
Yes.
Orkanok Maximus.
You know, I was looking at pictures of the USS flag. I still can't believe they fucking sold that shit.
For
The
$100
flag, yeah.
only.
There's 7
I saw.
fucking 7
Yeah.
foot ship. Go nuts. Fuck you.
Yeah, I remember seeing it when I went to a collector convention last time. There was one in a booth sitting on the ground, and I was like, that is definitely the size of a kayak.
I saw
It's
it.
insane that they sold a horse cutter's sword as a boat.
Right?
I had a friend who had it, and it was as long as his bed. Hello!
It's
Surprise!
Holy shit, it's Pete.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
How you doing, my buddy?
What's
I'm
up,
good,
Pete?
good.
Yeah.
Hola, senor!
Oh,
How you doing?
doing good.
Well, Scott's losing his mind over the fact that the crossover Godzilla stuff has Godzilla on the chest.
yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
It's not.
It is so lazy.
Yes, you don't. They seem to have missed the point of crossover things. Crossover things involve actually mixing the things together,
Some of
not
them-
wearing a T-shirt.
Some of the crossovers they put out were really good, though. You know, like the Zoids thing. That was really awesome. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Even the Spider-Man Zoids, the Zoid Spider-Man riding boy. That's fine,
Scott,
too.
Scott, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What if tomorrow Hideki Anno, famous creator of Neon Genesis Evangelion and the Shin Godzilla movie, came out and said, I'm doing Shin Godzilla 2. He has pre-production art available. And on the chest of Godzilla, it says Godzilla. What would you do?
I'd cry a little bit. I'd cry a little bit. I would.
It's the same thing as a guy who turns into a race car that is wearing the word racing on his chest.
Like,
You
I-
don't say.
If that would honestly happen, Xavier, I'd feel pretty much the same way whenever Simon Pegg came out and told people not to watch the American Godzilla film because it wasn't the real Godzilla. I'd feel a little bit like that. Because he said, you know, this is Godzilla. It's like, man, I respect you. But this is just an insane take. He goes, look, Godzilla -1 is in theaters. Go watch Godzilla -1. It's fantastic. Don't watch the American one. That's not Godzilla. The Japanese.
I would have loved.
The Japanese take Godzilla serious. Really, they do. Right? Sure.
I would have loved
Dancing
it.
Godzilla.
I would have loved it if Simon Pegg pulled a fast one on you and is like, "Don't watch the American Godzilla. You should watch the English Godzilla
Yeah,
coming
English Godzilla.
soon."
The German Godzilla, where Godzilla was built by Frankenstein.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to know if there is like, besides the North Korean one, if there is like another third world Godzilla. I don't know, or maybe like a Turkish Godzilla.
There's
Yes,
Gorgo. Gorgo's technically a Godzilla type without the fire.
that Gorgo is English.
Yep.
You got the Rhedosaurus, which is, that's the direct inspiration for Godzilla, the beast from
Godzilla, yep.
50,000 Fathoms. You have Yongary from South Korea. You have Pulgasari from North Korea. You have, there's one from China that I can't remember the name of right now. Yeah, trust me, every place, every city in the world. Fucking Denmark.
Reptilicus.
No, Denmark had a kaiju film, Reptilicus.
Yes.
Yeah, Reptilicus. And that motherfucker still destroyed a pagoda in that film. No matter where you are, you get a monster over 150 foot long, a pagoda is going down. I don't care if you're in fucking South Africa.
The one pagoda. We honor our Japanese. Up there it goes.
There it goes. Fuck.
Yep.
God damn
You
it.
know, the
Giant hippo
crossover
got it.
thing would have been a real easy fix for the Grimlock. Just drill some holes in the back and add the plates from recolored plates from Snarl, and then use them, like have them plug into the arm, and they could be like side blades when he turns into robot mode, and that would have passed because it add a blue flame effect.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have taken very much to fix that Godzilla. The Optimus Prime one though, there's no fixing that.
Thank you.
There's-
you.
The only thing close to what I could think of that would go ways to not fixing it, but change the head to Kiryu's head. I mean, there's really not much you can do with the tanker truck. He's not going to, they're not going to be. Why? You know what they should have done? They should have just taken Snapdragon and just retooled the plates on the back and just used Snapdragon as Mechagodzilla.
Fucking Snapdragon and Ape Face, there's your Kong versus Godzilla.
Exactly, right?
Well, I mean, that's what it was meant to be anyway.
Yeah. There it is, baby. There it is.
I'm surprised they just didn't do armorizers or the fossilizers for the plates on the back. That would have been an easy fix, isn't? Because we have multiple fossilizers, I think, that have that sort of like aesthetic to them. We have doesn't the Mammoth have something that can work for that?
I don't think so. Master Dominus. I don't think he does. But
if they had a Stego fossilizer, they could pack some of the Stego parts with the T-Rex part and give it a new head, and that would have worked for burning Godzilla's bones.
There was the fossilizer special edition, like Volcanicus looking guy that came with all the blast effects.
Man,
they were just really lazy on this last crossover, which is crazy because the Knight Rider crossover looks really good, especially when you look at the color scheme. It looks like in robot mode, it looks like David Hasselhoff basically. He's wearing blue jeans. He's got the black jacket. He's got the glasses. That was I don't understand.
I found a funny version of the Knight Rider car at Target just recently where it says kit. It doesn't say kit. It says car, Karr. And I was Ractonite. There we go. That was it. Ractonite, the Stegosaurus has the ridges on his head. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, I couldn't remember why the anagram car came in. I was like, car, Karr, when it was like supposed to be kit.
Knight Automated Roving Robot.
Yeah,
Yep.
It took me a minute because I'm so used to him being called Kit.
The car was the prototype, the one that didn't have the one that would kill you as soon as look at you. He didn't have the built-in conscience that Kit had.
Voiced by Peter Cullen.
Yes, and they brought Karr back for
I
that
didn't know
weird
that.
Knight Rider series where it turned into a robot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Knight
Scott,
Rider,
I found the perfect one.
The Knight Rider that was voiced by Job from Arrested Development.
Spindle from the Legacy Impactor Wreck and Roll set. You
Spindle.
remember that fossilized?
Yes, Spindle would have worked.
He has a fan on the back of like his transformed mode has one of those plates, and it looks exactly like it would work for Godzilla.
Spindle was fucking
Megatron
weird.
Godzilla.
Spindle was fucking weird. Weird face. He had like Bugs Bunny teeth. It was weird.
What's up, Rock?
Crossbones Koopa says they need to do the YF-19 from Micross, plus my personal favorite, Wolf1701. I wear a t-shirt with my name on it. Excuse me. Holson said, do you remember how Energon Doomlock looked a lot like 98 American Godzilla? I do. I I actually bought that just because it looked like American Godzilla. Crossbones Koopa said Neon Genesis director did Gamera Guardian of the Universe 99 movie. Dwayne March says someone made a sleeper cover for the POTP Optimus Prime. I have to get some black PLA now. Wolf1701 says there's a South Korean Godzilla. Yongary.
Yep.
Yongary.
Everyone's got a Godzilla. You could go to the depths of the jungles of the Congo, and there'll be a pagoda with a Godzilla homage in
Fucking Mokele Mbembe. You got Mokele Mbembe. You got the Nadugu. You've got the Kasai Rex. These are all things that people have.
Yeah.
The most feared creature in all of Canada, Master Moose.
Yes.
I've never heard of that one, but I gotta look that up.
It's a moose, but 40 foot high. So it's just slightly taller than a real moose.
Yes.
That is
try to say that's a 40-foot high moose that stomps on you because he only deals in metric.
I remember the first time I saw a fucking moose out in the wild. It looked like a goddamn bus with antlers walking through the fucking forest. It's huge.
They both look and behave like a bulldozer.
Yeah. They're fucking huge. I almost shit myself.
I think I was like 40 when I saw what a real moose looked like next to a regular car, and I was like, "Holy crap! I didn't know they were that big."
There,
because anytime you see moose or mooses, whatever the plural is, you see them out in the wild, and obviously nobody's next to them. I didn't realize that they were like so ill-tempered too.
Yeah, they are. The joke. It's not really a joke. It's just true. People, when you see a deer, you should probably stay away from it. It can maul you. Arguably, a moose could do that, but it'll probably just throw you over a tree.
Yeah.
Holson85 says Reptilicus. Gigatwin smiles at that. Wolf1701 says Agent Knight has working lights. Carr was the evil Kit prototype, voiced by Peter fucking Collin. And Crossbones Koopa says sweet Italian sausage, rope for everyone. Oh.
Well, thank you.
Excuse me.
I'm glad I'm not the only one with a cough today.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cough, sore. I had a sore throat, muscle aches. I'm going through the fucking ringer. I don't often talk about the third-party toys there, but, every once in a while something grabs my attention. Finally, after years, we finally get the last figure. We get a peek of the last figure of the TFC Poseidon the Satan, the G1 Abominus from TFC Toys. Holy shit, this took a while.
It did.
I'm tempted to buy this now. This is a really good looking set of Terracons.
I'm actually hoping that now that this Hunger is potentially coming out soon, they actually re-release the other 4, because I don't have them.
Oh, a box set is definitely in the works because they know this has been taking too long to come out, so they got to get people caught up.
Yeah,
sorry.
A box set would be nice, but I wouldn't mind hopefully just buying them individually, so it won't cost an arm and a leg.
Haha, arm and a leg like this guy's made of.
Yes.
But I'll tell you, I love Piranhacon. I love the Seacons. And whenever I saw the TF stuff, it was like the Seacons got molested by H.R. Giger. That's what it looked. And this is kind of what this is. This is the Terracons, but they got molested by H.R. Giger.
Oh my god, how fucking funny would it be if they left the central body gray like that and all the limbs colored?
Well, I mean, they could. Hunger works best as gray.
Isn't it like a gray-white anyway?
Yeah.
The original toy was gray, right? Or was it white? Or was it a mix of both?
It was like grayish-white.
Yeah, it was kind of a Games Workshop off-white, grayish color. Yeah, and with purple. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
It definitely has the TFC stylizer to it.
I love TFC aesthetic. I mean, that's what made me buy Hercules was like, wow, they did some really impressive, things with the toys when they came out. They were the first ones to do the combining gun gimmick, as I recall.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
I
they
don't
were
know
the.
why. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead, Pete. Go right
I was gonna
ahead.
say, for me, I don't care most for the aesthetic for the most part, but I do like the aesthetics when it came to Piranacon.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
want to
worked
get
for
the
him.
those guys, but like they're so damn expensive when you find them.
Uh-huh.
The cheapest way to get them is the box set. I can get the box set for about 400 for 450, but if you get them individually, they're like 100 and change a pop if you're lucky.
Yeah. God,
They
I
are.
really hope these guys do Monstructor next, because I want to see Pretender shells.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No one's doing Monstructor, which is the really crazy thing. It's like, has everyone just had their memory wiped about who this guy is?
Wait, did they did? Oh no, TFC didn't do it. It was Fans Projects that did
Yeah.
it.
They did the. It was Monstructor, but not really. It was
And
the Dino King one. Yeah,
I wish I'd have picked up the Monstructor one only because I like the colors on it better than the Dino King one.
Agreed.
Well,
I do have the Dino King.
The Fans Project one was fantastic off to a start, and they even offered the Pretender shells, which was really amazing, except you had to buy them separately
Yeah.
for, I think, 100 a piece, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
They
no
were-
thank you.
And
They were
they
fucking
also
expensive.
they also said that producing the vinyl shells was a massive financial burden for them.
Yeah, it was more expensive to make the vinyl 2-piece shells than it was to fucking make the transforming toys, which blows
Yep.
my mind.
Yeah.
You know, you want to talk about like where's 3D printing coming at? Like 3D printing could have been the fucking answer to that if it would have been more popular
Available.
back in the day.
Yeah, I'm super happy to find, because you're right. This has been, wow, pre-pandemic. Like, I don't even think they had.
I think my mom was still alive.
Yeah, I think they had this going strong pre-pandemic, and then zilch.
Because I
I thought they expanded.
Yeah, I think I had Piranacon while Mom was still alive. And Mom died at the end of 2014, and I think they were just starting to show off the pictures of like, I think it was like Ripper Snapper or the other two-headed dog, Cutthroat or whatever.
Mhm.
But I mean, this has been a long fucking time.
Sinner
It's-
Twin.
Yeah.
Sinner Twin. Yeah.
Sinner
I'm gonna
Twin,
say
thank
Cutthroat
you.
was the bird.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I mean, it's finally good to see it complete, but I'm always looking for someone to do a Monstructor. That was that was like the death knell for Fans Project, now that I'm thinking about it. They never did anything else after that.
Yeah. Well, no. I think Fans Project did the Lost Exo Realm
Yeah.
after that.
Lost-
They did.
Yeah.
Those were all right. They seemed all
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my heavens. Good to see this. Oh, it's pretty. Look at that multicolor goodness. If you want to spoil yourself, Transformers 1, the novelization, is out at U.S. retail. But you're only going to spoil yourself up to a point. Because apparently, from what I understand, people who have bought this and also seen like a preview of the movie, this is only like 5/8 of the movie. The
That
book
happens.
the book ends before the movie does.
That shit happens all the time. I remember reading the novelization of the first X-Men movie, and wow, what a difference.
Yeah.
Like, that one had Wolverine had 5 claws instead of the iconic 3. He was way calmer for some reason. Like, he all he ever wanted to do in that novelization was just get something to eat, and that was like the main drive of his character in the novel. And I was just like, boy, I'm glad I saw the movie first.
That's my main drive.
I understand that, actually, because if your character's powers are regeneration, that probably, like, realistically, that would be like a massive metabolic burden. So he'd be needing to eat all the time.
Oh yeah, no, it's like Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11. You can't stay that eternally young Benjamin Button unless you're eating all the time. That wasn't his character. That was just Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yeah. God. I'm not going to pick this up. I'll just wait for the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't really get a good feel for Chris Hemsworth's majestic pipes.
I want Steve Buscemi. I want Steve. I'll buy the audiobook if Steve Buscemi reads it to me.
Can't you do any sort of AI generated voice cover of Steve Buscemi doing it?
That'd be great. Transformers 1 novelization. That's as good as my Steve Buscemi gets. It needs work. It's just Joe Pesci but calmer. Transformers
My name is
1.
Optimus Prime.
Hey there, pal. My name's Optimus Prime.
Did you know Steve Buscemi played God in a series once with Daniel Radcliffe?
One will stand, one will fall. I did not know he played God. I have prayed to Steve Buscemi before, so.
The Buscemi in this series, and I wish I could remember the name. It was pretty funny. God was an idiot and was also illiterate. So they had this hilarious scene where they're trying to get God to sign a contract to like say, "Hey, this person is absolved of their sins," and they said, "What if God reads it?" And then it started to dawn on them, "We don't think God can read." It's like, what?
Charlie.
Why do you say that? You know who was also in it was Sonny Kareen, who's the Dopinder in the Deadpool movies.
Oh, he was in a podcast that I love. He was in this one podcast. I think it was called Dark Air with Terry Carnation, where Rainn Wilson played like an Art Bell, like a down on his luck, weird fucking Art Bell type character, and he was Dopinder, the actor who plays Dopinder. He was his producer, and it was really fucking good. It was so fucking good.
He's a good actor, and I was like surprised to see him in this series where he's just like, "Yeah, I don't think God can read because every time I hand him something, he just stares at the page and his eyes don't move."
Let's see here, Terry Carnation. Let's see, yeah, Dark Air with Terry Carnation. Terry's still missing, yeah. Oh, I hope they bring that back. That was so good. They even made like an Art Bell type webpage, the terrycarnation.com webpage. That was just there it is. Just fucking fantastic.
Oh, Pete, we forgot to ask you, what's your take on the Macross Transformers crossover? How mad do you think Harmony Gold's gonna be? Big mad?
That's fantastic.
Thanks, Pete. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Hello? He's gone?
Yeah.
Oh shit, his chair's empty.
It's okay. He'll be back. It's all right.
What the heck am I looking at here?
This is the Terry Carnation webpage.
This has got like Gene Ray Time Cube energy.
Oh, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Do you remember him?
Yes.
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 Yee.
The world's wisest human and cubist.
Oh, Dusk. Let's see. Dewanis Perez sent me stuff. She sent me what appears to be some Steve Buscemi dog.
He is wise for doing this.
Yes, and some nightmarish H.P. Lovecraft Jeffrey the Giraffe. That's Thank you, Dewanis. Thank you, Dewanis.
Dewanis, you're a sweetheart for doing
yeah.
that, honestly.
Can you imagine being chased by that in a video game where you're running around in an abandoned Toys R Us?
Yeah. Except, without the in the video game part. The fucking abandoned Toys R Us. I like to sneak into it, but there's some dark shit in there. The Johnstown Toys R Us.
Freddy the Fazbear theme starts playing.
Just from around the corner, like I'm searching for that very well hidden Armada Optimus Prime from back in the day. I'm sure it's still there, and it was just like from like the back of the store. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. This is 1,000 things from Toys R Us that I could deal with. Trucks and trains and he like walks out. He's got like a knife in each hand.
Yeah. Hey, Scott Cawthon, creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, you listening? How come you never did a Jeremy Gregory giraffe fucking knockoff that had the long extending neck from around the corners, huh?
I think it was
you
Jeffrey.
Fucking hack.
I think it was Jeffrey. But anyway, while we've got your, I don't. You're right. Well, I've got your attention, Xavier. Do you have a look at what I found?
I couldn't find anything really Transformers related, so I just went with the crazy shit again.
Absolutely, go for it, man. Let's get fucking nuts.
All right. First one is
okay.
Thomas the Tank related.
Okay. Going over to Facebook again. And okay. Moving it here. And crappy off-brands. It's Detsky Jadenskalistic. Oh, that's frightening. All right, I don't need to see that anymore. I'm done.
And then this one was just like weird because, you know, you knock off something, you try to make a copy of it, and you're just like, hopefully no one notices my crappiness making this copy. But this one, I just don't get. This was just like a weird mashup.
Let's see here. Buzz Crockier. What the fuck? Oh, no. What?
Wow.
What is it? Hi, Pete.
Hello.
Well, Pete, do you have some sort of eye bleach to get this the fuck out of my sight? Damn it, Dewanus, what the fuck are you doing?
Came in on.
Must have. Whoa. Nice.
Pete, do you have a looky what I found?
No.
How about you, Thomas?
Look at what I found. No, I do not.
Well, I got one. Fuck it. I need to wash this out of my eyes. So, my looky what I found. I'm actually printing this out. A couple, like almost fucking instantly, the other day. They went, oh, they're going to do Mechagodzilla out of Optimus, and Minibot Gears for free.
Wow.
Whipped up a set of those blue over-the-shoulder cannons for Optimus.
Wow.
Like, fucking instantly.
That helps out a lot.
Yeah. What the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
that helps, yes.
Yeah, that does help. Now give him a little dinosaur head.
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have a Transformers-related one, but I do have one related to Zoids-ish.
Well, shit, man. I guess we're a Zoids podcast now. Hit me with it.
I guess
Zoids
we're
hentai?
We're doing Zoids now.
All right, we're doing Zoids now.
We're doing it live.
Okay.
Is everybody's pet dying today? Jesus Christ.
I found this on the internet. This is Multi-Mac. The reason why I was pointing this out was because I was saying how Zoids isn't. It's like it's like Multi-Mac is like Zoids but without animal parts. This one actually has animal parts. So, is this a Zoid?
I think Holson back in the day, he would talk about Multi-Mac all the time.
I love it.
I do too.
I grew up with this.
I do
and
too.
Also, if you look really close, see these pilots?
I see those pilots.
Yeah, you know what those are? Those are actually knocked off from Manta Force.
Oh shit, man! Neuron activation, dude. Holy shit!
Oh my god, the franchise crossovers in this episode.
Yeah, so it's like this is a Multi-Mac set that's kind of like Zoids, but it's got Manta Force stuff in it for some reason.
Holson just posted. He said, "Yeah, Multi-Mac is my jam."
It's mine too.
Wolf1701 for some reason said, "Scott, wear a cup." Fuck. Dewanus,
Look at the detailed parts in these sets. They're really nice. I think they are anyway. There's some really cool weapons and things you can find in them. Like
Do-
these yellow things here, these yellow guns. I swear everybody had some of these somewhere in the 80s.
Man. Dewana says, that's just the safe for work stuff I could send. Holson85 said, hello, fellow robots. And Crossbones
Hello.
Koopa says, G1 Hunger was white, gray, and purple. Holson says, I have a lookie. Give me a sec. Okay.
Ooh. Interesting. And the one is, I am curious.
All the time.
About
Yes.
like gay sex?
About
Or-
the about the
the not
stuff that
safe
she
for
put
work
and
stuff.
stuff. Yes.
You know, Dewanis
Well-
is more than just a set of tits, Pete.
Well, hold on, Dewanis. I'd like you to go back into the Wayback Machine of Good Morning Cybertron history to the Halcyon days, where Pete would send us unsolicited, unaired
Christ,
yaoi
oh God.
and transforming dildos.
No, no. We're doing it.
I
We're
sent
live.
those transforming dildos.
We're doing it
That
live,
was
Pete.
you.
Ah, I guess so.
Don't
Oh,
send
there,
anything.
I also got something I'd like. Okay, like it's not really going to be relevant to anybody else, but Holson might want to see this.
Hold on here. Multimax stole the Transformers arms. Holy shit, dude! And the Zoids parts.
They did it! Oh my god!
Those bastards.
Let's just jam two topspin arms together.
Wow.
Wow.
No,
Oh,
I mean, it is
no one
top
likes
spin.
topspin.
Oh, Dewana says, just remember, everything is possible with enough money. Belush just
Could you
said,
imagine-
I've been told I can't have nephews. Oh, no.
Can you imagine there's one psychopath in the world that's actually exclusively a topspin collector and just has nothing but G1 topspins?
God.
That person is a serial killer. Hi, Dave.
Back in like 2005, 2006, there was so... Like, I was buying up, like, Transformers to, like, I'd get them in sets whenever eBay was around. And every time I get, like, a box of G1 Transformers, I swear to God there was a Topspin and Twin Twist in there. Every single fucking time. I came up with a theory that someone left the machine run over Christmas break. It was...
You walked into a guy's house, if you were in a guy's house and you walked into a room and it was just wall-to-wall topspin, you'd be like, oh...
I get it.
I need to get out of here.
Corey sent us this Cosmic Mastodon.
Yep, that's a multi-max set.
God damn.
But I got something the other day that I think Holson would like.
Let's see it.
Show you, okay. Just get a 10 on my... Okay, here we go. There. Okay, you see this? I'm gonna just turn on my...
Camera's on.
Yep. I got this the other a little while ago. This this thing right here.
Looks like a vibrating butt plug crystal.
This is a piece of lapis.
Oh, lapis lazuli.
Yep.
Haha.
It's pretty nice. You can't really see it very well with this camera right now. It's not very clear. It's a lot of
Olsen
glare,
85
but-
says the multi-mac rabbit hole goes deep.
Yeah,
Maybe too deep.
I got that from a gemologist.
Ah. Well, while we got you up there, Thomas, did you get any reinforcements this week?
Yeah. I got. I think I already showed you guys the other week how I got Studio Series Springer. I
Yes.
think that was last week. Yesterday I found Studio Series Blaster,
Uh-huh.
and I got the what is it? Bumblebee movie Skywarp.
Nice.
You know
Nice.
the movie verse Tetrajet.
Yes.
Purple one.
Yeah, I actually kind of like this mold.
Right on. No, it's
It's
a good
all right.
mold. It's a good mold. It's a very good mold. Pete,
Yeah.
buddy, any reinforcements for you?
Yeah. Hold on a second. It's easier to show than to.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Now let's see. How do I share screen again? Oh, there it is. Almost got it. Almost got
Okay,
it.
no worries. A big old set of tits is what I got, Scott. Say goodbye to your YouTube channel.
All right. Did it pop up?
Yes, it
Did I
did.
share the right screen? So these are the Doctor Wu. What do you call it?
Wait. All I'm seeing is
I didn't do it.
all I'm seeing is
It
the other
didn't do it.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Butt
Okay,
plug
now just
crystal
say what it is.
splitters are
It's
one of the
the-
worst arson invasions? What the fuck?
It's the Doctor Wu. Yeah. Why is it? I don't understand. The Doctor Wu blaster and Soundwave 2-pack that comes with all the minions.
Oh, nice.
And they give you a black sprue of all the minions and a blue sprue of all the minions, with the exception of Frenzy, Rumble, Eject, and Rewind. You only get one of those, but everybody else you get two of.
Right on.
So
Right on.
yeah. That's what I got.
Right on. How about you, Xavier?
I ended up actually getting a whole bunch of the same stuff that Thomas did. So I also acquired just today the Bumblebee movie version of Skywarp and also some of the same Studio Series stuff. So I ended up with Springer and a bonus swoop.
Mm.
Not
Oh, I still gotta
bad.
get that.
Not bad.
Mhm.
Trent Troop sent these out to me. I've been test printing some stuff. Check out his Cults 3D page. But these are gonna be okay. I can't get them in the hand. It's too much here. These are gonna be hard to show. But he made a whole bunch of the Marvel scraplets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right? So like
Right on.
and like you have to print these out with resin. There's no two ways about it. You got to print them out with resin. But the detail on these things for such small little guys is pretty freaking incredible. Trying to get that to focus there. Come on, focus up, buddy. Focus up. There we go. There it went.
Slightly. Yeah.
Yeah. But I love this little screw guy right there.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I
And
actually think
mean-
I remember the comic book panel where that was shown.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys look like they come right out of the fucking comic strip. So there's
I really like them. Yeah.
there's about a dozen individual designs. I'm definitely gonna paint these guys up. So fun.
I
to
love how
print.
the scraplets, the cure for them was take a bath.
Oh yeah, and this is really neat too. I have to show this off. Let's see here. Bear with me for a second. I gotta find the screw guy because he seems to be the easiest to get to focus. These have little 3mm ports in the bottom of them. So any place that there's a 3mm port on your transformer, you can plug it in.
That's cool.
Was it
Really,
was
really
it
cool.
Astro Train in the comic book who was like explaining the one way to cure scraplets is like it's this extremely rare substance that's only found on a scant few worlds.
Astro Train, Octane, and Blitzwing were
Known
the three
as
that were in
water.
charge. Yeah, three in charge of the ship. And I ended up finding these guys at my local Walmart. So there is Transformers 1 Optimus and what I've taken to call Keegan Michael Keegleby.
The fact you
Slick.
said that flawlessly is pretty darn impressive.
Thank you very much. I've been practicing Keegan Michael Keegleby. So very happy with that. Going over to the chat, Dewanis Perez says, you would love my crystal collection. Holson says, very nice crystal you have there. Wolf1701 says, I got 86B, Bumblebee, and Legacy Silverbolt. Belucia says, butt plug crystal splinters are some of the worst artist invasions. Holson85 says, oh guys, I think it's Josh's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dr. What? Awesome.
Happy
Is it?
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah.
baby.
Shit. And
Miss you, man. Miss you, man.
oh man,
Yeah.
man, talked to him just the other day. Good guy.
How's his ass?
His ass is doing pretty awesome. His ass is doing
All
Next
right.
time you
pretty
see
awesome.
you talk to him, tell him I said hi.
Oh,
Will do. And Dewana says, Wolf's on board for me to do a vid of me putting stickers on Nightshade topless. Woo!
Wait. Is Nightshade topless or are you topless?
Yeah.
I had to ask the question, and everybody was thinking it. I had to ask it.
Either way, I'm down for it. I'm down. I think Ariana would be more down for it than I am. Let me ask her. Hold on. I'll see if she's available. Ariana? Hey, are you busy? Could you come here for just a second?
oh.
Okay. We're going to find out the answer to this. I feel this is important for our listeners to find
It's
this out.
science.
This is science. You're right. This is absolute science. If Dewanis Perez, who is just absolutely in love with you and is trying to kill me to steal you, if Dewanis Perez made a video of her putting stickers on a Transformers toy topless, would you watch it? She said, sure, why not, Dewanis? Dewana says, I love your wife.
She is awesome.
She is awesome. No two ways about it.
Yes.
Plot twist, the stickers are topless. Thank you, Holson. That's awesome.
The other way to join the stream is to be topless.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Hold on here. I'm
So
not
much
ashamed.
confusion.
I'm not ashamed, man. There we go. This is nice, actually. I feel free. I feel liberated.
Probably hot over there. It's hot over here.
Jesus Christ, it's so hot.
It
Jesus
is.
Christ. Crossbone
About
says
to
I
get
got my
warmer.
40. Yeah, about to get warmer. Ugh.
So it's so hot
Instantly
that
monetized.
it's so hot that the Star Convoy behind Pete's got his top down too. If you see,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Holson85 says I've been topless the whole show, by the way. Crossbones Koopa said, I got the 40th TMNT 1988 remastered figures. A must get if you like TMT. Belucia said, how good are the tits? I mean, you know what? For a fat guy, like for a guy as heavy as I am, I don't really have man tits. I don't have like the Boogie 2988 man tits. I'm kind of
Yeah, I mean,
happy
look at
about
it.
that.
Fucking look at this shit. It's the beard does all the work.
It really does. It really does. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Right there. That's the Freud. That's what that is. Dewas Perez, I stopped wearing underwear for a bit, and it was very liberating. I haven't worn underwear in years, dude. I've been free-balling it for ages. Wolf1701,
All right.
I'll be pantless on the next Snickers video.
Bottomless podcast next week.
I mean, hold on. Okay. Right now I'm wearing headphones and glasses. There.
I feel like we should start an OnlyFans.
I mean, you know what? I could probably, with as fucked up as my foot is from my accident, I could probably make a decent bit on OnlyFans. Ooh, here, $5, and I'll show you the piece of glass they removed from my foot. Does that turn you on?
A little bit.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. Ah. Ooh, that turn you on? I carried that for 3 years. That's sexy. Do you like that?
Wait, that was in your foot for 3 years?
Yes.
It was gestating
moly.
into a mountain.
Yes. Yes. That was.
How did they miss it for 3 years?
Because it's clear.
It's Johnston. Yeah, it's clear. They looked through it. No, they fucking sewed me up. They got me to the hospital. They sewed me up, smacked my ass, and sent me home. And then, that was pretty much it.
There's also a known phenomenon right now in the world known as the competency collapse, where people are getting objectively worse at everything as time progresses,
You mean idiocracy?
including doctors.
Ah.
I would have. I mean, honestly, those doctors were looking at the shard in his foot and was like, "No, that's just a salt fish. You know, those
Yeah.
clear things made of gelatinous gelatin that live in the ocean. That's what's in Scotchfoot. Next patient.
It took me a while. I went to the doctor and I said, "Look, I think there's still a piece of glass in my foot." And they went, "Well, your blood pressure's really high. Let's get that straightened out." We going to talk about the glass? Look, there's probably not. Maybe there's a little piece, right? And like it's become quite the thing in the hospital now. Because like last time I went into the doctor, which was about a week and a half ago. Like the doctor actually said, she goes, "How's the foot?" And I said, "Feels great. Like it feels fantastic. I haven't felt this good in 3 years." And she turned to like one of the nurses and went, "Did he tell you about the glass in his foot?" "No, he didn't tell me about the glass." And she brought up the fucking x-rays for him to look at. 3 years that was in his foot. Like, oh shit. Technical Jim said x-rays don't show foreign objects made of glass or wood. Technical Jim, not to counteract anything that you're saying, but the x-rays that they gave me, I wish I had my phone nearby. Because Xavier, you saw them, and Thomas, you saw them, right?
Uh-huh.
There was no missing that there was glass in my foot.
No.
Yeah.
None. And
in fact, in the X-ray, it looks like a Dorito-sized piece of glass. It's you can't miss it.
That's because my muscle tissue had grown around it so much that they actually broke it, pulling it out. So that's why it doesn't look Dorito-shaped anymore. But yeah, it was bad.
Oh, I mean, like how big it was. Like it looks big.
Oh no, it was big. It was big. It was almost clear across my foot, and I'm just so thankful it's fucking out of there now. And
yeah,
and like that hospital left that in there. They sewed me up, smacked me on the ass, and then they charged me. They fucking charged me to take it out. Fuck. Like I should be getting a thank you for not suing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Doctors nowadays, there's something wrong with them. I just heard a story about a doctor who let his 13-year-old niece drill holes in a patient's head who was under. And the are you serious? He actually, this was in Austria.
Yeah, fuck. I put my pants back on. I'll be right back.
So that's like one of the last places So that's like one of the last places on the entire Earth I would have imagined that would happen.
Yeah, and the patient can't sue because is it Austria or Germany? One of those two. They're like in the same vicinity, but I guess they have laws they're protecting the doctor, so the doctor couldn't get sued. Like, what? Are you kidding me? So.
You're not supposed to get a crank in the head in the Krankenhaus.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Downloads. No. Camera. Is it there? Yes.
Feeling very crunk.
Okay. And I hope this shows up. There is the x-ray of my foot.
And you can see
there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
How the hell did they miss that?
That's on a
you
fucking...
see what I mean when I... Yeah.
Yeah. That was rough. That was rough. And you can see there's still a little chunk left up by my big toe. But they said the amount of damage to pull it out of... Like, there's about 3 more pieces left in there. But the amount of damage it would do to get it out doesn't justify taking it out. So I'm stuck with that for now. But no, it was extremely visible. That it showed up like a fucking neon sign.
Can you feel the other pieces?
Yes.
No.
Even when they're out of his foot and in the container. To this day.
Yeah, to this day I'm like Tomax and Zaymot from G.I. Joe, but with glass.
or Batman apparently. His bat trackers don't actually work. He can just sense the presence of any bat-shaped object.
Yeah. Let's see here. Belushi says I'm in, and I mean in. Dwayne Marsh says, now I'm overdressed. Demas Perez, there's guys that have a thing for armpits. Trust me, there's a market for everything. There it is. There it is. You like that? Crossbones Koopa says, being single sucks. Yeah, it kind of does. I'm sorry, buddy. But Lucius, that's a lot bigger than the piece I multi-tooled out of my own knuckle on Monday. Fair play, sir. I don't wish it on anybody. Dwayne Marsh says, I'm hoping to be long gone before humanity hits the next dark age. Technical Jim, I might be misremembering. Maybe it's just wood, or it depends on the size of the object. I don't know. I don't know. I am in no way a radiologist. I only know that this X-ray, like the fucking glass, like you saw it, it's there. You can tell. But who knows? Maybe tiny little slivers don't show up. Holson85 goes, that's nothing. My dad drilled a hole in his own head. Not for fun. He had a bleeding between the skull bone and brain. We know, Holson. And your dad's just fucking a 7-foot-tall badass.
I was actually going to say earlier, but I kept my mouth shut. I guess I won't. Like, if Holston's dad had a piece of glass in his foot, he'd just reach into his foot and pull it out. Not even bother with a knife.
Belushi said I had an x-ray of my head, and they were so focused on the cheekbone they didn't notice I had no eyes. Well, shit, man, can I have your glasses? I mean, that's great. Oh, man. Gentlemen, do you have any big plans for this week besides, finding me a new shirt? God, Scott.
Just not working.
What's
I'm
that?
jealous.
Talking pair of tits.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's manliness right there.
Yeah, I got some too.
Right on. Let's rub our chest hair together and make some money.
I think we'll make some fire instead.
Oh.
There's another multi-Mac thing.
Oh.
I think I had this one.
Thomas, do you got any big plans?
That's a great idea, Thomas.
Oh, me?
Buy it.
Just try to not spend any money.
Buy this. Buy it. Do it. The shirtless fat man is telling you to. Buy it.
I think I had this when I was a kid.
If Scott and Pete teamed up to do an OnlyFans, they could call it Multi-Mac. Oh my God, the layers.
Ooh. He's Mac and I'm Mac. Multi-Mac.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Xavier,
hey,
any
yellow
plans
stuff
for this
is
week?
mac and cheese.
Oh. Oh. Get it, Scott. Get it. Thank you, Dwayne.
Is that fin? Is this accessory here with the fin, with the tail fin on it? Is that one of the wings from Topspin?
It might be.
Don't know. Don't know.
Huh.
Oh. That's it. I'm out. I'm going home. I'm going to go buy a new shirt. I want to thank everybody for listening. Big thank you going out to the folks in the chat. Dwayne, Belucius, Wolf, Dewanis. Can't wait to see that video. My wife will rate it for you. Technical Jim. My heavens. Giga Twin. Crossbones Koopa. And let's see. Who else? There's somebody else in here. Pancakes? We had Pancakes here someplace. Where the fuck was Pancakes? It was in here someplace. He was there and then he was gone. Action Master Pancake. Thank you so much. All the people listening at home, thank you so much. Gentlemen, say good night.
Good night.
One more cough for the boys. Everybody likes that.
That's my sister there.
Yeah. Makes them jiggle.
See, I can't do that because my chest isn't flat. I got boobies, and they can dance.
Don't, man. I don't. It's sad.
But you got what, 8 testicles and a 12-inch dong? So
yeah,
that's more than I got.